Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. 62 right now. Let's get to it. Oh, is this good? Every second turn, heavy dice 1. That doesn't sound too bad. Top 2 Mortal 2 is not playable and Tunnel Vision is very bad. This is the issue of wild modifiers right here. So the reason not to play wild modifiers is because if I random here, they can just show me 4 bad curses and I can get killed off. That being said, I don't love every second turn, only roll 1 die at a time. This is a 10-point unfair curse, but like cut in half, basically. And to be fair, it is one of the easiest unfair curses, so I think I should play it, but I don't love it. And it's, you know, sometimes wild modifiers gives us a freebie, and we all jump for joy, but today it gives me a tough one. And we are going to do what we have to. Okay, Buckle, I was about to get real mad at you there. Good job, buddy. It's going to be tough to kill this Thorn off. And also remember, I can only roll 1 die on this turn. So we'll keep these 3, and you keep Scoundrel here. And then you can swap out like this. It's not so terrible. Do you live this ruffian? Hell yeah, he does. That's what I like to see, big man. May as well take it while we got it, right? And then we just done rolling and finish up. Yeah, this curse will be fine. It's just like, in that position, what can happen to you is you press reroll, and you go, yeah, well those are pretty mid, and then you just get slapped with 4 unplayables. You have to be really careful about rerolling in this game. We want consistency, so I think we want Herbalist. I like Monk a lot, but I think Herbalist is good because I will always have something to lock from her on the 2nd and 4th turns. Even if it's not great, she'll always have something for me, which is good enough. Even if it's like a 1 damage poison. I'm gonna fucking kill this Scoundrel. I'm gonna kill and eat you, Scoundrel. You gotta hit. Like, give me something on a real turn. I don't want 1 damage vulnerable at the end of the fight. This is a bad setup. I'm gonna look for a shield for my mage. I can kill this boar. That is acceptable. I'm gonna find you, Scoundrel. I'm gonna find you. Replace the 2 left sides with 2 damage single use. That is not very good. I will pick the Prospective Basilisk scale. Start Petrified for 1, and plus 3 pips to the top side. Alright. This is a polearm play, or like a rotation item of some kind. Either of those. There's a few different ways to make it work. We need to burst to kill the goblin, and then we go, I'd have to kill this archer or burst again. Neither of those sound very good. So, when you think about it like that, maybe I just end my turn. Leave our 2 mana in the tank, and use it to save Ruffian here when oh my god, my Scoundrel hit something. What the hell? That can't be right. Oh, I'll take it, I suppose. Don't mind if I do. Yeah. Not so bad. I just have to play around the curse, that's all. Your runs are about playing around the curse. Get rid of this Scoundrel, yes please. Brute is okay here if you really want him, but Scoundrel is the worst member of my team and probably one of like bottom 5 starters for sure. Just very bad. So replacing Scoundrel here is very good. I'm gonna keep this 1 on Ruffian because I don't want to waste my time, basically. I don't want to roll him and hit something like an X. Not too bad, buddy. I think we are killing you, Bramble. Which I might be able to do... Might be able to save a side here. I can save 1 damage cleave, which is viable. No reason not to. I guess it didn't matter. Liqueur. Oh, sweet, we hit. That's super cool. This is Big Hammer, by the way, if you're curious. That's very good. So now I pick a character. I think I'm gonna pick, wait, probably Mage here. And now Mage has a 4 mana side. Nice. This is only bad into like getting petrified in the future, but that doesn't happen to me. That's all you gotta know. That shit, it doesn't happen to people like us. That's for the unluckies. We're the lucky. I'm the lucky one. Remember that. If you're performing worse than me in Slice and Dice, it's because you're unlucky and I'm lucky. That's all it really comes down to. Berserker Knight. Great pick. The only downside is that these guys both have double X's, which is not great for my heavy dice curse. That being said, I think I will play Knight. But there's a piece of me that wants to pick Berserker there. I think you can do either one pretty viably, but I like Knight a little bit more. Come on, guys. Acceptable. I will do parry, 1 damage parry. That's fine. Part of why I pick Knight is because I get the parry into Militia here, which is not a good answer, but sometimes the simple reason is the best. This is already lethal. First burst and it's over. Syringe or Lightning Rod? I think Lightning Rod's pretty whatever here. The thing is, sometimes I take this item and it just completely bails me out. So this is a bit of a tilted decision, but not tilted as in like I'm playing bad, I'm playing on tilt, but tilted as in like just kind of skewed from a realistic standpoint. I probably shouldn't play Lightning Rod here. I don't think it does anything for me, but it has saved me a lot of times in the past from a grim destiny. I can kill a snake or I can let the blind run. I think I want to kill a snake. Maybe I parry for Mage instead. I think actually I parry for Mage. Yeah, I can take this poison. That's gonna make the most sense, because then the blind runs away. I have 4 mana banked to save everyone on this turn if things go awry. I would like a shield, please. That's a shield. And then I would like 2 mana, please, Herbalist. Cool. So we go 1 mana, parry. That's not a shield, actually, is it? Vine, 5. Three burst. I'm a little bit short on damage here. It was like 1 off. I think maybe you could hunt it down there, but I don't think the snake is gonna win. 4 mana. Cool. That's pretty good. Alright, no big deal. Sinew Jester. I'll play Sinew. No big deal. Jester is, I think, the more that I see him, just worse every time. He gets worse and worse in my estimation. And Sinew's pretty good. We can parry nicely off a Knight. He does good damage. He's alright. 1 damage poison. I want to log these to parry for Herbalist. I would like to hit a 4 out of Sinew. But actually, well, I should probably reroll. Actually. 2 mana. Okay, that's fine. We can go Poison Sarcophagus. I'm going to try to kill Sarcophagus here because I have a very good setup to kill Sarcophagus. I have Herbalist. I have both Gnolls are exerting. Maybe we can take a shot at Sarcophagus here. If they weren't exerting, I would be thinking about it a little more though. Just so we're all clear. But we can do 4... Vine, 3. I don't feel like I need to kill my Sinew for this, when I can just go like parry, Vine. And now he's at 10 and I have 5 damage stored. I believe I will kill him. That's 8, 9, yeah, okay, he's dead. Nice and easy. Not even a threat. Enchanted Shield? Sure. Natural for Mage is fine. I think dueling pistol is kind of mid, so I'll take natural. And then we'll do natural here. It's not a super good Basilisk scale, but I don't hate it either. I mean, look at this mage, right? He's just gonna make me 2 mana per turn now. And don't forget to put on Enchanted Shield. I don't really want to be super buffing Exert, which is why I'm not super buffing Exert. In short, it's not particularly good. It's not like bad either. It's just kind of whatever. You have 4 regen, you're 4, so you're gonna be at 5, 4, 5. I should kill this bones. The one that's hitting my sinew. And then mostly this curse now is just playing to set ourselves up to be fine, assuming bad things happen to me on these turns, which I think I should just prep for. Ooh, okay. You just want to expect bad turns, and if you expect bad turns, and you have a game plan in place for everyone to live through the turn where everyone rolls X's, everything is fine. Roughly. Seer or Sparky? I think this is a Sparky play. I have pretty good mana gain, but also Seer is really good for natural. And I can, oh, you know what? It is Seer actually, because I can foretell on the turn before my dice go 1 roll per turn. And that's pretty strong. Because then I can just have the mana to guarantee safety, which I like quite a bit. Although poisoning here is quite good, so I will poison here. Combine both illusions, poison out 1 golem, and then make the militia flee with a little parry 4 damage parry idea. The top golem could... oh, they're just gonna leave. Wow. I like Shimmering Halo. I do not like Sling. I'm not a big fan of single side buffs. Especially not Sling. I go Shimmering Halo for sure. Goes on Knight. This fight is super scary if you take an ad curse. This is like, you might be thinking like ad wolf is super free, things like that, and it usually is, but this is the sort of fight that you're looking out for and you're going, hey, wait a minute. What's up with that? How do I get past the wolf, the 6 HP wall to get to the enemies that are about to fuck me up? I can play Sorcerer, and I think that he is alright here. I think we have an okay setup for Sorcerer. I don't want a random, and Prince is very bad, so definitely just a Sorcerer angle. And he gets to hold this natural, although you could give him a 4 mana cantrip side. I just don't think it's very good. You're gonna miss a lot of the time, basically. So Sorcerer always rolls down, he never locks, and that is actually a very big benefit to our build. Except for on every other turn where I don't actually want to roll down. But that's for every other turn. I'm not on every other turn right now, I'm on this turn. And on this turn everything is great and there's no consequences to my actions. I don't have to think about the future. Oh no, the future, it is here. It's okay, he just locks on 2, and we roll for whoever. So you lock Dabbler, or you lock Knight, roll Dabbler, because Dabbler has no X's, although this ends up kind of being an X. Yeah, it basically is. But that's okay, because we're just gonna clear triple bones. Actually, could I do a 1 poison burst play? I could, and I could save 1 mana. I don't know if that's good or not, but I'm doing it. It seems worse to me overall. I don't think I should have played that. Oh my god, my poor Herbalist. This is where the Petrify 1 start comes into play. You get petrified for 2 and suddenly you're just out of the game. So even if he lands on 1 mana cantrip, it's still 2 mana, so I should never lock 2 mana. Because he might give me that reroll. Yeah. That's the conclusion of that thought. I had to figure out what the last bit of that was, because there was something else there. I could tell. I will wait so we can poison the skeletons that are spawning in here. Yeah, we're on turn 4 now. It's okay because we have 2 exerts, which is actually fine. I'm just gonna let Sorcerer roll down. Buddy. I should block the 2 though, because there's no reason to roll down there either. It's all very strange. I don't get anything for rolling it down there. Like, I'm always ending up in the same spot. I'm getting 2 mana no matter what, so I may as well save my roll. Okay, 1 mana is 1 mana. I think this is lethal, right? Yeah, okay. Bye-bye, Lich. Jump or Conduit? Well, Jump doesn't look all that interesting here. So I guess I could play Conduit. Conduit's kind of mid, though. But if we get anything to buff it up, like a Steel or a Prism, I think Conduit can just solo win the game. So I'm down to take it, because it's not like I'm losing much to play Conduit Sinew here. We have someone who can hold it now, and I think with certain synergies it'll just go off. It's also a nice little way to cover up X's on our second turns, if that ends up being an issue. Which I doubt it will, but you never know. I can burst this Caw if it kills my team. Ooh, Dabbler, that's not great for you. I'd like to roll for a heal for regen sort of idea. I think that this 1 poison is mid, but I'm having trouble. I guess you know what I'm rolling for here? I'm rolling for lethal, actually. I'm just gonna kill the spiker. Aren't I? We can go like burst, 1. Yeah. That makes more sense. I don't like Wraith very much, but Wraith holds the combo really nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna play Wraith. Sorry. But like I don't like Stalwart very much either, and I think that this Wraith pickup is good because Wraith can do this really nicely. And Sorcerer doesn't care. We don't have any duplicate setups, so Sorcerer just wants mana. So having the option for Wraith to hit 5 mana is quite good. Conduit. Is Conduit even that strong here? I don't know. Probably not. Maybe it is. Oh, look at that. Sometimes you pick Wraith and then Wraith does that shit. That's just kind of the life though, isn't it? It's also nice to Conduit through our exerts, but I should probably put the Conduit on someone else if I want to play it like that. That's okay, Wraith. Everyone chokes eventually. And there you go, and then you clutch. That's what I like to see, a little 5 mana. Hell yeah, that's 12 mana. So what are you dying to? You're just taking a big hit. This is the downside of Wraith though, this is why I hate Wraith. I have no built-in healing on my team. So we just have to do some gross shit to get away with this. This spell is like the worst spell in the game. I do not ever want to press Leech. But we can do this and it's fine. We could optimize a little bit more maybe, but I'm not down. We just walk away from that turn. This is Force of Habit that I need to fix. I locked it just kind of naturally. I see 2 mana, I click 2 mana right now. Get better soon. It's alright. Duck or Boots of Speed? Duck, natural. I think, so the only thing about Duck here is +1 reroll is also really good. Like, Boots of Speed is really good here, but we can do, I mean, Echo Mana Gain is, Echo Mana Gain has to be super broken, right? I think it's better than +1 reroll. I think this is just crazy. We'll see. I can't imagine it's all that. We have Steel, we have Ores. I mean, it's gotta be good, right? Oh, good dodge, Wraith. I'd like to see that. I don't really want to lock a 2 damage, but if I roll a heal, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, so it's gonna be a 2, a 4, a 4. And then we just go poison, poison, which means I probably shouldn't bother putting 2 into the null. Should probably go to the Cyclops. Yeah, and then I can stun the Cyclops next turn with a burst, guaranteed. That looks alright. And a little 4 plus Echo, not too bad. Oh yeah. These guys are done for. That's a 14. I think I'll just win the fight now. That looks viable. Dude went grrr. Roulette versus Wanderer. So, Wanderer doesn't have a mana gain to copycat. And I have Lightning Rod for Roulette. But Wanderer has Echo to copycat, so we can get Echo shielding. We also get a lot. He gets cantrip shielding, which is nice as well. But I could see this being Roulette. I think Roulette's kind of mid, though. I'm gonna go Wanderer. I don't want to be rerolling Roulette and taking cantrip characters for that shit. That doesn't seem right to me. Because like we don't want to take a second cantrip character, because then Roulette's rolling down on the second turn, and we don't want that very much. I should actually lock that for a steal. Nice. Okay, so we go like this. Hold, hold, hold. 2 mana. Burst here. That's a shield 10 for 10 mana. That's gonna give me... It's probably fine to leave the slate alive and poison. Probably like this. I was gonna say maybe we burst, but I think we just put a 3rd poison into Troll King. He got stuffed on that turn. He had no damage. 2 mana, 3 damage. Charge Rampage Pain. I'll lock this, but I'd like to roll a Defy over there. Come on, Sorcerer. Thank you. And he leaves me with a cantrip shielding as well. Oh, nice. So I think we want to do 8 damage Defy into probably like a 7 damage hit. That seems okay. Tourmaline Paraiba Sickle. Yuck. Oh my god, that's so gross. Well, now I feel bad about clicking this Echo too. We can play... I mean, Tourmaline Paraiba was super, super good. Sickle, that's just 2 at all times to everything. I think Sickle's better. Yeah, Sickle Sorcerer, you know the deal. So I'm gonna play it like this, and we're gonna go ahead and put the Echo on... I think I put it on the Wraith, and we just drop the Basilisk's scale. Although you could also do this, which I think is viable as well. Actually a lot better, I would say. Echo on a mana and a shield for Dabbler, and then we get duplicate on Wraith. We don't have to commit ourselves to this Basilisk's scale. It is okay. I don't have to lock this. I can roll if I wanna. I don't really wanna. Here's an Echo. Here's a 4. Decent. Nice little 8 mana play from Sorcerer. So he's always going to roll down, of course. I think that's going to be the idea. And we'll go 4, 4, 4. Well, that's actually 3, but I wanted to say 4 for 4. We could go like poison, 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 burst, burst, maybe? No pain for Sorcerer, please. I'll just leave it like this. We have to solve out the Chomp not killing me mystery. Otherwise, we're pretty good. Just have to not die to Mr. Chomp. Remember, this is the only one character gets to lock turn. I can take it like this, and we just let Sorcerer roll. Sure. I was gonna do more, but I think I'm alright. This way is fine. We go like here. Sorcerer is dying, so I need to shield him. This should be fine. Actually, this is lethal? Yeah, this is lethal. And Sorcerer doesn't die. Triple Fanatic, double Sniper. Eek. I could see Stoic. He has no X's, which is nice. Venom is cool though and pairs well with Sorcerer, so let's do it. And I think I would rather do this. Let me do Basilisk here. The duck is starting to run out of places to hide, I fear. But it is okay. Kind of just, you know, the problem of this run, if the worst thing that happens to me in this run is that I don't have a place to put duck because my sorcerer gets too much value, we probably are okay with that. I can probably live like that. I have nowhere to place this duck because my sorcerer is generating me so much value through the sickle and then the Eye of Horus that I'm about to rip off the top that it's just unfair. You know what? That's probably okay when you get right down to it. This is fine. I just lock everything but sorcerer. He's the star of the show. Just let him cantrip roll down a little bit and then at the end I'll roll an X. Or I can just do this. I don't know, do you think this is good? It's kind of close. Hydra Demon Basilisk, Dumbbell Chaos Wand. Nobody holds Dumbbell particularly well. And, sorry, this is Dumbbell. This is Chaos Wand. Chaos Wand is pretty bad here. You could put it on Venom, but I think I'll just random. What the fuck? That's a weird one. Add alliteration to all damage sides, add 6 to the 3 right sides. Okay, sure. That's a weirdo item, but we proc the 6th sometimes. Sometimes I get too much value out of Sorcerer, but probably not. Alliteration Wanderer, it's okay. He is gonna just clap an 11 on someone here. I think we put that demon away for a long time. And if I go 1, 2, 3... That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the Hydra. The 5th hit is the poison hit. That should work. And lastly... 5 Basilisk. Okay, who's our boss? It's inevitable. Would have been nice if it was the hand. Poet is basically God and really good in this team, and Valkyrie sucks. So that's pretty easy. Do I want to do any thinking about this one? Not particularly. We kind of just crushed the hand. Oh, also Wanderer Wisp. Can you believe this? Wanderer W, Wisp W? What the fuck? It actually happened. Alliteration. It's real, that's just a dead wisp. What a world. I'll do a 4 damage so we can get a cleave poison. Oh, and then just a 5 poison to inevitable, that seems good. Now, Sorcerer is unfortunately going to be jailed here. Crimes against humanity or something. Crimes against slime humanity? Doubtful. But we can clean up pretty nicely here. I want to kill the wisps. I think that this is actually about to be a bait that I'm going to fall for. I think you're supposed to do this. And now all the wisps die. My Venom and my Wander are the ones who take the pain, so I should probably burst one. Well, if I'm gonna play it like that though, give me a sec, I'll figure this out. Maybe try like this. This one lives. But I think this is better. I will get 1 bones in here, but it's okay. My Wraith also dodged and there was no pain, so it's okay. It's all good, it's all good. You guys all lock. I should unlock this. I'd like poison 5 here. Cleanse would also be cool. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think poison 9 might be a little better than poison 5. Maybe Poison 11. You know what? I think you're right. I think Poison 11 is pretty good here. Alright, Inevitable. Off my screen, please. Oh, he's immune. Oh my god, he rolled the bite. Alright, Inevitable. Off my screen, please. Thanks, Venom. Very cool. Not too bad. Yeah, so this run kind of just plays itself. I don't think there's too much decision making that goes into this, really. Because it is just, at fight 12, you're offered Prince versus Sorcerer. You have a winning position, so you don't have to random there to live. You pick Sorcerer, and then Sorcerer hits items that win you the game. Pretty good. Also, Sorcerer was never really a risk because of natural. So, all in all, a very clean one. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.